slipping down a deep gully somewhere near the house.
Right. It was right to the side of the house and behind the house.
And there was someone behind me, and I was right behind you. And you had a treat or something that we were slipping down there for, or something like that. And that's all I remember of it. But I remember
Wow. Okay.
sliding down that gully behind you with someone behind me.
Uh-huh.
Number two memory, the home that Dad built. I can remember that he built a home there. And probably it was one of three homes that were built by the family
Right.
brothers there, so they could
Uncle
all
Clarence
sell their homes and
was
leave.
3 homes away from ours, and then Uncle Jake's was around the corner and about half a block. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly where they were, but I remember they were in the neighborhood, yes.
Uh-huh.
Number three, I remembered caravanning to Oregon.
Oh, you do?
And that was, we followed the truck.
Okay.
And we landed in Vail, stopped at Bates Motel, and I was paired up with Gary, and I wet the bed on him there in Vail. That sticks in my mind as well.
Okay.
That's about all I can remember before
moving.
Yeah, that's all my preliminary memories. Now I can start on my other list of memories. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I love my two grandmothers. Grandpa Saunders would always come out to the farm when we got up for chores and sing, "Oh, it's nice to get up in the morning in a good old summertime, but when the snow is snowing and it's murky overhead, it's nice to get up in the morning, but it's nicer to lie in bed."
Uh-huh.
His wife.
Did you know that we were the third house on his visits every morning? Or when the mornings he did. He didn't come every morning, but he would stop at Janny's home first because they were closest to town. Then he would go to Uncle Clarence's house, and then he would come to ours. So we were the third stop of his visit when he would come those days. And he came, every once in a while. I don't remember how frequent, but I was always embarrassed if he caught us in bed.
After he would caught us third.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I had no idea all the intricacies of it, but I remember that he didn't come for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see. His wife became very large, and she seemed to spend a lot of time in her rocking chair.
Yes.
Grandma Ellison lost her husband before I was born in a railroad accident.
Yeah, he died in 1936, if I have it right. Might be 37, but he died while Dad was on his mission. Before they got married. They got married in 1938, if I recall, and something like that. But he passed away while Dad was on his mission.
Well, that's where I got my name from, so I was thinking maybe the accident was closer to when I was born, but I see it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Mm-hmm.
So luckily, nobody else took my name before I got there.
That's right.
Where did your name come from that would take the precedence over that?
I have no idea. There's no story. There's no ancestor. Lawrence, there were some Lawrences in Grandma Ellison's siblings and older generations, but Mom would not name me Lawrence. Maybe Lawrence was a name that was in the family line that our mom liked, and she was determined that we would not be named a name that there was a nickname for. So she did not name me Lawrence, she named me Larry so I wouldn't be nicknamed.
Aha. Aha. Let me see. Loved growing up on a farm, except for milking and some cow stuff. Putting up chopped hay was also a challenging thing at times.
It was?
I never became a very good irrigator.
Oh, really?
Dash, probably because Dad was not either.
What do you mean?
Okay, I will explain myself. I then said, the ends of our fields always looked ragged, whereas one end of our property bordered some land Johnny Jacobs ran. Every one of their rows were watered all the way to the end.
Okay.
So this is what I say. The end that abutted our property. Quite a contrast, I said. I wonder if they figured out how to get the gophers to flee to our farm. But Dad was a returned missionary and later a bishop of our ward, and to me, that was most important. Dad decided to have the farm leveled and sub something. I don't remember what that sub whatever was called.
It was just the ripper. It would just rip up the...
rip up the subterranean.
So I need to stop our story. Is that almost finished? Or is there more to it?
Let's see, I lost my place.
We're about 10 minutes in, so I want to break and then...
But Dad was a returned missionary and a bishop of our ward, and to me that was more important. Dad decided to have the farm subbed. It greatly changed everything. It decreased the number of fields, increased their size, and made it more efficient.
Right. And we'll start there when we come back.